Hi everyone. I have a special training that I have put together for those of you that are interested in being hands-on to protect your online investments. If you spend time and effort and oftentimes passion to produce websites, content, relationships with readers and buyers for yourself or your clients, you have to protect the vehicle that bridges you to them. Using my analogy of a house, would you hire an outsourcer to make sure that your doors are locked before you fall asleep in the house that your children sleep in? Or if you had some automated service to lock your doors for you as you were leaving the house, wouldn't you look back and jiggle the doorknob just to make sure it's locked? Some things you have to be hands-on with, and managing your security is one of those things. And the unfortunate truth is that if you use WordPress and you rely on WordPress to protect your work, WordPress is the worst when it comes to security sometimes. And in my training, I want to teach you why and exactly what you can do. It's easy. Seriously, anyone can learn basic protection. You may think you have your security covered. Maybe you have a backup system in case something happens. This is not enough. This is like saying, well, everything that I have in my house, I have a duplicate of in storage, so if my home gets broken into and vandalized, I can just replace everything. What are you doing to make sure that you do not get broken into to begin with? Or perhaps you buy a service from your host. You know, many hosts have those monitoring services and they claim they're watching over and protecting your sites, and a lot of them charge a monthly fee per website. The absolute cheapest service out there for me would cost me about $3,000 a year, and it wouldn't even really work. A lot of these services are not that reliable, and they identify a breach after it happens. Not to mention these services are so expensive. Seriously, you do not need someone to tell you, hey, you know what, we looked and sure enough, you did get broken into and we had a duplicate of everything you own in storage, so we went ahead and replaced everything. Seriously, there is a better way. It involves you understanding how to protect your website, how hackers operate, and how they get into your site, and explicitly how to block them. As you know, I'm a coder, a writer and designer, and lately I've been so annoyed with hosts that really don't do as much as I would like for them to do to protect my online assets. So I really had to take matters into my own hands, and now I want to teach you in just 1 hour what you need to know to build a pretty strong defense on your sites. And it's important for you to understand how it all works so that you can have a handle on it and make a valid effort to protect you, your clients, and your work. Here's an overview of what my class will include. First, I'm going to show you how to use FTP. You really need to understand how to connect to your server. It's like using a phone, and I'm going to show you how to dial numbers and what to expect to happen. Once you hit that little green button with the phone on it, just like you're dialing a phone, I'm going to show you what to look for when you connect to your server, how to respond to what you see when necessary, and this is all only going to take me 15 minutes to show you. Then I want you to understand from a technical standpoint how WordPress works so that you can understand exactly how hackers get into your system, and once you understand how hackers operate, you can understand the concept of how to block hackers from penetrating into your sites. I will share with you actual code that you can use. I will share with you files that you can upload to your server, and through this training you will understand how you can be hands-on. Are you ready to get started? This is very inexpensive training, and it's something that everyone that does any kind of business on the web needs to know. My training is succinct and it flows, and if you've taken courses from me before and understand my teaching style, you know that I break things down to where anyone can learn this, all within an hour. You'll also get a copy of the training video so that you can reference it at your own pace in the future. So sign up now by clicking the button below. There's no reason to delay signing up. You basically have 3 choices. You can do nothing, and let's hope you don't get targeted. Or you can try to figure things out on your own, and maybe you'll get lucky. Or, for the cost of a pizza, you can protect your online investments and have assurance, just like when you go to sleep at night and you know you checked all the doors so you can be at peace. This is a parallel level of protection, because if you do business online, what you have online is your business. So click the button below to get started, and I will see you in class.